back to the channel. Today we're going over Supreme's drop list for week 18, which is the last week of Supreme. I cannot believe this is it until the next season, the spring summer 2020, I guess that's what it's going to be. As you can see with me, I have little Lucy here, and this is the Christmas edition of Rant's Talks. But before we get into anything, I first want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. If not, enjoy the holidays. Christmas is all about the birth of Jesus Christ. It's not about Santa hats. It's not about fluffy dogs. It's not about gifts under the tree. It's about God becoming flesh so that we may be able to be with Him and understand Him a little bit better. And then, you know, the death and resurrection so that we may have connection and be able to go to heaven with God and Jesus. So yeah, it's super cool, and I love Christmas, and so yeah, I hope you have an amazing Christmas. I hope you're spending time with your family and not watching this YouTube video. But if you need to get away from the family, because I know it can be a lot, and you want to do sneak away and watch some Rant's Talks, yeah, you can do that. So we're gonna go over the drop list. Literally, there's 7 things dropping this week. A super light week, but there is something to go for. The good thing is it's a really short drop list, and I do have a lot to talk about. Since this is the last week, I want to do my overview of this season. I might do another video later just going over the entire season and my thoughts, but there's a few things that I noticed in the past two weeks that I think needs to be addressed. Of course, I'm sorry I didn't make a video last week. I was up in Boston shooting a video with my friend, and so I'll have that edited and posted soon. It's super sick. Definitely keep an eye out for that. But yeah, hopefully you guys cooked up on the box logo. T-shirts, I got cooked. I didn't get anything. The bot didn't work that I used because I was like, I needed something. And then I was going manual, of course, with the bot running in the background, and manually there was no checkout button. Super annoying. And yeah, so lame. But we'll talk about that at the end. So we're going to start this drop list. First up, we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up. First up, we have the color blocked zip up sweater coming in 2 colorways for $178. And this is just an ugly shirt that I don't know why they make. These are the items that I don't understand about Supreme. I don't even see Supreme branding on there. I think it's on the bottom left pocket. But either way, it's a brick. Let it sit. Then we have the ear flap 6 panel coming in 6 colorways for $48. And it has that UPS or United States Postal Service logo on there with like, we pledge allegiance to UPS. I don't understand it. I think it's dumb. The pin is still sitting, I think you can still get it in the accessories page. But that's a brick. And the little ear flap thing is just so dumb. Who's making these designs? People, come on. Just bad. Then we have the split logo ear flap beanie coming in 4 colorways for $40. And this one is another one that's like, I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's ugly, but I kind of like it. And the only colorway that's even possible to like is that baby blue and white. I think it's actually kind of cool. I like the little ear flaps. I think it's cute with the little puff ball on the top. But unless you're a Carolina, Jordan fan, or you have some cool Jordans that could match that, it's pretty much a brick and no one's gonna get it. I'm definitely gonna sit on the website. Then we come to the first of this North Face collab. There is a little North Face collab this week. So the first one is this Supreme North Face paper print down scarf, and it's just a scarf that says North Face Supreme, and it has this crumpled paper look. So if you took any white printer paper and crumpled it all up and made it a design, that's what it would be, and you're gonna see that later. But this is the scarf for $118, and you can let that sit. I don't think that's gonna resell at all. Mostly the jacket is the only one that's gonna resell, which is coming up in a little bit. But yeah, for this one, just let it go. Next up, we have the Supreme North Face paper print pant coming for $218. And these are nice, like they're nice pants. Again, has that paper print, has the little Supreme and North Face logo on the left pant leg, but overall, it's it's just not worth it. $218, it's not going to resell, and I just don't see it doing anything. Oh. And yeah, I just, oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. You need a tissue? No? Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it's not going to resell, so just let it sit. Next up, we have the Tribal Camel Balaclava. I don't even know how to say that. I don't know. Coming in 3 colorways for $48. Some people have been really hyped on this tribal print over the season. There's been a few items that have had it. Personally, it doesn't do it for me. I don't think it's that cool. And these might be nice if you're skiing or something and you want something that covers your face. I think they're actually kind of nice. And for $48, it's not terrible. Again, I think if you're just in store, you might as well pick one up if you're into like snow sports or stuff like that. I really wish Supreme dropped like some skis or some snowboards instead of just an inner tube that probably got made at the dollar store or a Five Below. But that's what we'll talk about next. And then finally, the only item really to go for this week is the Supreme North Face paper print jacket. Coming for $368, so it is super pricey, almost $400 there, and it's gonna resell. I think it'll probably resell around $600, $650 at the most. The most I could see is $700, but it's a cool design. There has been some hype around this. Apparently this item's been out for over a year. Other people have had it, sold it, done raffles with it, giveaways. Again, I like this. I actually like this jacket a lot. I think the paper design is actually growing on me. I wish it was more of like a snowflake scratched up, like snowy look, more than just like crumpled paper. But a lot of people like it, and so I think it will resell. I'm probably gonna go for it because it's the last week of fall winter, 18 or 19. So I might as well go for it. And I mean, because I won't have Supreme until like February, so it's gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad. I don't know what I'll do on Thursday or Wednesday. What am I gonna do? No, but I have a ton of videos that we'll be making over this little break. It's not that much time in between. Are you done? Are you leaving me? Oh, you just have to scratch. You can't even see her, I don't think. Yeah, she's too tiny. Woo! So, what's up, Rubbish? What's up? Say, bye, Supreme. Bye, Supreme. Bye, Supreme. No, alright. Are you gonna stay here, or what are you gonna stay here? Okay. Alright, so this is what I wanted to talk about. There's a few things that this season for Supreme showed me, at least, and should show you guys. So the first thing is, Supreme really showed that they're human. They're a human company. They're beatable. You know, Supreme is like this hype brand that'll like never die and is at the top of everything. But I think this season showed that they're not, and there's a few reasons. Their designs this season were trash. I think this was probably one of the worst seasons I've seen. There was a few hype pieces again, but overall, really, there was like 3 weeks, 4 weeks where I actually wanted to go for something. Out of an 18-week season, that's not good enough. You need to have more than that. Apparently, you know, spring, summer, I'm super hyped for. Apparently, it's going to be super hyped, and there's going to be a ton of awesome items. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. So yeah, they need to make better designs and stuff like that. The second thing is that people are all up in arms that they dropped 3 box logos in 2 weeks. Yes, that has never been done, I don't think, before. The beanie, the sweatshirt, and the t-shirt in a 2-week span. Dropping 2 box logos in the same week. Like, that's stuff that's never happened before. People are getting up in arms like they're making too many box logos. I think people are like saying that Supreme can't live on box logos, and I think that's absolutely true. They cannot live on box logos. They need other designs. They need other collaborations to keep them going. Are you alright? I feel like you want to go somewhere. You want to go? You want to go see what Mom's doing? Come on. So people are saying that it's going to be a flood of box logos. Like, what if they dropped a box logo every collab? What is this going to be the new norm? I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. And there's 2 sides to me. One, I wish they dropped the box logo every week. That would be amazing. Because I want one. I think they're cool. And if we got to a point where they could sit on the website and I could pick one up, that'd be great. But they would also lose the box logo hype. You know, the reason you have a box logo or go for a box logo is because they're rare and because they're limited and because they can resell. if a resale standpoint, you don't want that to happen because, you know, they're going for like 300, 400 average t-shirts, let's say. If they did one every week or every other week, they'd probably drop to about $100. They wouldn't be as common, or they would be more common. They wouldn't be as rare. And so I don't think they're going to do that. So everyone's saying, oh, they're going to drop box logo every week. No, they're not dropping a box logo every week. And even if they did, it would sell out every single time, at least for the first season, maybe the second season, but then after that you'd lose a fan base. But I think they're losing a fan base already. And the last point is they need to fix their website. They're a multi-million-dollar company and they have a terrible website. I shouldn't need a $300 bot. I shouldn't need cyber. I shouldn't need any of these crazy bots to buy something off your website. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, fix your website. Drop days, I know it's like the crazy font, like, oh, it's glitching out, oh, it's in my car. I hate it. I wish it was seamless. I wish it was boom, boom, put me in a queue. I don't care. But not being able to buy your own, buy an item from a company that you want is ridiculous to me. Not because it's sold out. That's not why I can't buy it. No, that it's lagging out. That I have it in my cart, but I can't get the checkout. But the bots are cooking up. Like, these are things that shouldn't happen. And another thing, I'm just gonna throw it on there. I think we showed this season showed a little bit about Supreme, and one of the biggest takeaways is the dirt bike week. Supreme dirt bike, one of the craziest accessories ever created, probably one of the coolest. I saw a guy got number one spot in store, and he didn't get one because they all were backdoored. I think as a company, that's disrespectful, and they should be ashamed of that. They should be ashamed that someone was the first person in line, and you made this item that seemed like everyone could get it, like everyone had a chance, and you backdoored every single one of them for someone else to pay a little bit extra. I'm sorry I'm getting upset. It makes me upset. It makes me so mad. Because that's just ridiculous. As a company, that's horrible. You should be ashamed of yourself. That somebody was the first person in line and wasn't able to get an item that you sold them, that you showed them all this week. Oh yeah, you can get this, you can get this. And then backdoor it for a couple extra thousand to some other person. Horrible. I hate it. It makes me so mad. So I think Supreme needs to step it up. I think Supreme isn't on the downfall. I don't think they're gonna die. I don't think that would, but I think they need to pick up the pace. I think we saw Palace had a great season. Palace stuff never really resold. Now it's reselling, and it actually makes me want it. Like, there's a lot of nice pieces. Kith, I wish resold because I would go for it. Kith had an amazing season. They're just dropping fire pieces one after another. Like, it's so clean. I want to be sponsored by Kith, like, honestly. But I think Supreme, like I said, showed it's human, showed it's beatable. There's room for defeating Supreme. So hopefully this spring summer season coming up will be amazing, and we'll forget all about this season. But for right now, I'm upset, and not because I took an L on every, I took an L on every box logo this year, except for the San Francisco. Hey, I did cook it up. I did. Even though I'm upset about that, you know, not copying anything. It's more than that. I'm upset with the structure of this company. I'm upset about the site. I'm upset that they backdoor everything. I'm upset with a lot of things, and that's all I got. So yeah, go for the North Face this week if you want to drop over $400 for a jacket. Other than that, I'll be making another video, you know, my time in Boston. I got to see the Dunks in hand, the Off-White Dunks, like 2 days before they released, which is super cool, but super fun trip. Loved it. Shout out Joey. Love you, man. And I'll be editing that video tomorrow. But of course, Merry Christmas. Good luck copping tomorrow, and have a good one. See you next week.